Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. Welcome to my channel. Money is good. um, Today I'm going to be talking about investors. I know a friend of mine asked me, you know I want to invest but I'm really confused, and when he asked me that question, I thought to myself, what is the best way to teach a beginner or to make somebody understand why you have to invest, or why you have to educate yourself about investing or being an investor. Uh, Disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. Um, so anything I'm saying here is just for educational purposes. So let's get right into it. There are basically three types of investor. Three types. The first one is the pre-investor. The second one is the passive investor. And the third one is the active investor. So what I'm going to do is I like to have my videos short, 6 to 10 minutes, so that you can actually grasp the information and not get bored or, me talking too much. So I'm going to focus, this particular video is going to be focused on the pre-investor, type 1, the pre-investor. Then my next video, I will talk about the passive investor, give examples. And then the next video after that, I will talk about the active investor. So basically, this is going to be a three-part video. Make it short, simple. And I learned this from a guy, someone I respect so much. It's on YouTube, Paolo. He has this mini series, and it just makes a lot of sense to actually watch them, in series and understand and grasp it. And each one of those videos are standalone. You can actually watch that on its own and get a picture of what's going on. So I'm gonna try and be, make my videos like that. So who is a pre-investor? Who is a pre-investor? A pre-investor is someone that lives paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, it does not have any investment, so to speak. But again, another question you're probably going to ask is, why do I have to know the kind of investor that I am? Why do I need to know if I'm an investor or what kind of investor that I am? Number one is, when you know the kind of investor that you are, you know the consequences of your investor style. If you don't know, then you can gauge yourself, right? So number one is, you want to know the consequences of your investor style. Two, you want to know the limitations and the advantages of your investor style. We have different kind of investors out there. As a matter of fact, we have different type of investing out there. So it could be broad, but for someone that is new, that have been hearing about stocks, bonds, all kinds of stuff, mutual fund, index funds, and they want to find out exactly what's going on. This is the best video to start with. So first thing first, identify yourself. All of us, we start as pre-investors. All of us, we are all pre-investors when we're born. We have no investment. We're not doing any investing type. All we are actually doing is we get our money, we spend it. So if daddy gives you $5, you buy chocolate, you buy shoes, whatever it is, or when you grow and you start working, you get your paycheck, you buy food, you buy groceries, you live in paycheck to paycheck. That is type 1 investor. That is a pre-investor. That is the kind of investor that you have. You are not really a investor yet. You are pre-investor. That's why I call it pre-investor. So you get your paycheck, you spend the money, you wait for the next paycheck to come so you can spend again. This type of person, even if their paycheck increases, their spending will decrease. You would think, oh, if my paycheck increases, if I earn more money, then I have more savings. But a pre-investor that has that pre-investor mindset, when their paycheck increases, their spending increases. Now is the time to say, oh, you know what? I like that new car and I want that new car. If they have a bump in the salary, oh, I want the latest iPhone or the latest gadgets. That is a pre-investor. This person is not thinking about the future. That is a pre-investor. And we've all been in that situation. There are times, there was a time in our life where I was a pre-investor. I live paycheck to paycheck. I have no savings. Even my savings were very minimal. It's just for short-term savings to buy something I really need, not long-term savings. To say if I'm in a pinch, I can take this money to save myself. I didn't have that kind of saving. So we've all been there, and I have been there. I've been a pre-investor. So how do you know who a pre-investor? How do you know if you're a pre-investor? Number one, you live paycheck to paycheck. Number two, you spend more when you have more money. Number two, there's no plan for the future or for the future financial burden that might happen. Number three, you operate on financial dependence. You are not financially independent. So you depend on something. For some people, it's their job. You depend on your job to give you paycheck so you can live life. So, and the consequence of this kind of investor, of a pre-investor, is there's no roadmap to financial strength and prosperity. There's no plan for the future. Number two, a pre-investor cannot afford to lose a job. If that happens, they're going to be broke, and they don't want to be broke, because they have a lifestyle. So that is a pre-investor. That is who a pre-investor is. My next subject is going to be talking about the last two types of investor, which is the passive investor and the active investor. And then we'll differentiate between who is a passive investor, who is an active investor. So stay tuned for the next video of Money is Good. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like my video, I'm just starting up as a YouTuber and talking about finances and investment. Please don't forget to click the like button and possibly share this video, and also subscribe to the channel Money is Good, so that you can get notified when I have new content out. And I'll be bringing out content that is very, very specific, very, very direct, so that you can know how to plan your life, your financial future. Thank you again for watching. My name is Joshua, and this is Money is Good.